MB Media Content Curation Day. Right now, I'm here with Choppa Zoe. We finna chop it up. What's going on?
Everything good. We here. Appreciate y'all having me.
No doubt, of course. Now, we want to talk about this new record that you have. It's called Lake Park Living.
Yeah.
Talk to me about the record a little bit and your creative process when you make music.
What's crazy is Lake Park Living is a freestyle I did just on, like, you know, for people that don't know, Lake Park is a small town in West Palm Beach, Florida. You know what I mean? It's like another little Haiti. It's a lot of Haitians, and it's a lot of shit that's been going on like the past, I say, year. You feel me? So Lake Park Living, a lot of people fuck with it because it's just real shit. Like, I think, you know, especially if you a street nigga, or even if you're not, it's like you're gonna relate to it, you know. So it's really like each bar is something that I'm really going through, or something that just happened.
Real life.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's why Lake Park Living getting the attention that it is because you know when something real, you know what I mean? And it's just a real record. But I go off of, when I make music, I go off of like what's real, you know what I'm saying? So I might talk about a good day, I might talk about a fucked up day, I might talk about a fucked up bitch, I might talk about a good bitch, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I go off my feeling. I don't just do what I think they want, I do what I want, you know what I mean? And who accepted.
As you should.
Yeah, definitely.
As you should. Now, I know that you bounce back between like New York and Florida. Tell me a little bit about the difference between the music scenes in both places.
You know what? I think Florida tends to like just have their own thing going on. Like Florida never lost its stilo, like it never lost its style, never lost like its sound. You know what I mean? Like I'm a hip hop head. You know what I'm saying? I feel like New York is now like sticking together more. You know what I mean? But I feel like New York kind of lost its own sound.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like New York really lost its own sound. Like, to me, the only rappers here that really sound like they from New York is like Dave East. You know, who else? See, I can't even name them just off the head like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think the New York scene is getting better, but it's still, to me, it's not that authentic New York sound. You know what I mean?
It used to be.
Like it used to be. Like New York used to set the pace, and everybody else followed. You know what I mean? Now it's like, look at Designer. He sound like he from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I like even Lou Got Cash. I like him, but his music sound like he from the South too. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, but you know, they a little younger, so I know they probably grew up when the South was really hot. You know what I mean? That whole Atlanta wave. So I get it, but you know, that's really the difference. That's really the difference. You know?
Who are some of the artists that influenced you? Made you want to rap? Just made you do it? Made you pick up a pen, start writing?
Master P.
Okay.
Master P is like one of my favorite rappers. Then the way he did it with his brothers. You know what I'm saying? He's like, he was really rapping with his blood brothers. You know, I wish my brothers rap. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, for real. So, Master P is one of my biggest influences. Ross is one of my biggest influences. Hove, of course. Nas, you know what I mean? But those people right there is like my biggest, you know, I look at them as an example, like, damn, look where these niggas took this shit. I can take it there too. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I'll say first though, P. That's my nigga. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay. Now social media has taken over, and a lot of artists either take advantage of it or don't. In your opinion, how does social media play a part in like an artist's career?
I think it's real important. You know, I wasn't really a social guy. You know what I mean? But I had to realize that it's a platform. Literally today, a dude came up to me in the gym and he was like, man, I'm fucking with your shit, blah, blah. He introduced me to an artist that he was fucking with. I guess that do R&B. He was like, man, y'all should do a record. And I was like, okay. I said, man, you on YouTube? You on Instagram? The nigga said no. I ain't off rip, I can't take you serious. It's free, you know what I'm saying? It's free, you know what I mean? So I know my background, if I could do it, you could do it, you get what I'm saying? So I think it's a very, very, very big tool, and it's free, you know what I'm saying? So if you ain't on the free shit, I can't fuck with you, you know what I'm saying? Because I think it's very important that you use what you have You know, there's people always like, oh, you on social media all day. Not me, but you know, people clown others when they use social media. Bro, I watched DC Young Fly get on Wildin' Out from Instagram. You get what I'm saying? B Simone, like these people are using it properly. So if you use the tool the right way, it's gonna work. You know what I mean? You just got to be consistent. So I think social media is a huge deal, unless you a nigga like Hov and B. And look, they still on it.
Still on it.
You get what I'm saying? So it's an important thing that, you know, think you should take to your advantage, because again, it's free. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like if you're not on those platforms and you talking about you trying to do something, you ain't really trying to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So,
heard that, y'all.
Yeah. I ain't saying it's everything.
Right.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying it's everything, but it's a strong tool to use. So if you're not using it, you just giving yourself a disadvantage, really.
I agree.
Yeah.
A lot of us know you from the web series Money and Violence. Are you working on any new roles? Are you diving into acting? Are you pulling back from acting and going more towards the music?
Well, I've always really kept it balanced.
Okay.
You know, like Money and Violence was the first time I act, period. Episode 3, season 1 was the first time I ever did a role. So never took acting classes or anything like that. So it used to be hard for me to even watch myself act, because I'm like, the fuck is you doing? You know what I'm saying? But then when people stop you in the street and say, you doing a great job, I love what you're doing. So it just made me look at it a little different and take it more serious. Like I just did this movie in Atlanta called Keys to the City with Isaiah Washington, Stephen Bishop, you know what I mean? It's by Tier 2 Films. You know, they distribute it through Viacom. So it's actually a feature film, so you're gonna see your boy in the movies. You know what I mean? Sometime this summer right here. So I've dove more in it now.
Good.
I actually just started shooting my own series that's called No Rap Check. This past Monday. So I'm in it more than ever. You know what I mean? So I actually realized that I have that talent too, and I'm just taking that serious now, and it's actually becoming something I love to do. You know what I mean? So yeah, y'all look out for it.
Well, you did a good job in Money and Violence, so why not?
Exactly.
Why not continue,
Thank you, I appreciate that. So.
Last but not least, what advice could you offer an upcoming actor, artist, someone that's trying to get it just like you getting it?
Yeah. Well, to the artist, I just say take your shit serious. You know what I mean? Take it serious, take it super serious. Like, people only gonna take you as serious as you take yourself. Be consistent. You know what I mean? These days, like, you can't even blackball nobody. So sky's the limit. You know what I mean? So don't use social media as the tool. Press forward, come up with a plan. You know, people, when they say viral, that word is still, there's a plan behind everything. Anything you see that go viral, there's still a plan behind it. So plan your shit out, and make good music. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, good music always that's gonna surface. So yeah, so make good music, be consistent, and build the proper team. Cause you need a team to do this shit, period. You need a team. So just don't have just your homeboy manage you, he don't know what's going on, shit like that. I say just keep grinding. The proper people gonna come as you grind. The motherfuckers that you can't reach, they gonna reach out to you. You know what I'm saying? But just put in that footwork and be consistent. And to the actors, I would say take your craft serious. You know what I mean? Know your lines. You know, audition as much as you can. Shit, if you a writer, write your own shit, do your own shit. You see how Money and Violence started? You know what I mean? So I always tell people, take the wheel in your own hands. Don't let nobody else drive your bus. You know, if you don't know what to do, have a co-bus driver, but you can't just give your career to other people like that. You know what I'm saying? So I say, you know, learn the in and outs, take some acting classes, sharpen your skills, and just go full-fledged.
Good advice. Yeah. Very good advice.
I appreciate
Thank you so much for sitting down with us today.
No, thank y'all for having me. I appreciate it. Y'all support me. Y'all support the artists on the label I got. So, of course, I was going to pull up for y'all, of course. Definitely.
Thank you so much.
Y'all. Thank y'all.
MB Media, Content Curation Day, Choppa Zoe.
That, y'all already know.